Hello, we are students of Level 6 in College Santa Anna and we love exploring science. We realized that fungi are everywhere while we were learning about infectious diseases in class.
First of all, we began with the thinking routine in groups. Our teacher showed us different images related to fungi, moldy food, varieties of mushrooms, and different kinds of cheese, and we wondered about some questions. Why it's safe to eat the molds of some types of cheeses? What are food molds? What kind of food molds the fastest? From the moment on, the investigation process started.
In groups, we looked for information about fungi and we shared it in class. We found out interesting facts and we wrote an individual information report. Fungi makes its own kingdom. We can find fungi in different environments: water, land. There are 3 types of fungi: yeast, molds, and mushrooms. They are filamentous and produce spores. Fungi use different methods to disperse their spores. Some fungi produce toxic substances. Molds and mushrooms can be edible or poisonous. Molds growth is encouraged by warm and humid conditions.
First activity. The purpose of the first activity was to see which food molds the fastest. We wondered how fast food molds in the same place. The food we used was bread, soft cheese, strawberries, and tomato. We put all the food in the same place and we let it stay in the same place for 7 or 10 days. It was important for the food to be in the same place for more accurate results. We checked and observed the samples during 2 weeks and we record them in a chart. We discovered vegetables and fruit mold fastest because they do not contain preservatives. Bread and cheese are processed by industries and they contain preservatives. Preservatives prevent bacterial infections.
Second activity, edible fungi. The purpose of the second activity was to discover why we can eat the molds of some cheeses. The activity had 2 parts. Part 1. Firstly, we investigated about the discovery of penicillin by Alexander Fleming and its relation with fungi. We analyzed some information on Moodle to complete a worksheet in class. We concluded that Penicillium notatum is the fungus that produces penicillin. Penicillin is a toxic chemical to bacteria. There are different penicillium species. Not all produce mycotoxins.
After investigating about penicillium and its species, we observed some cheeses to complete this chart. We learned that some species produce mycotoxins and they cause health problems, but others are used in making the cheese that we observed. Penicillium roqueforti is used to make the blue-gray veins in Roquefort and Gorgonzola. Penicillium candidum and Penicillium camemberti are used to create the white mold of surface of Camembert, Brie, and goat cheese.
After exploring and experimenting with fungi, we could answer our questions. What is food mold? What kind of food molds the fastest? A mold is a common type of fungi that grow in certain conditions, high levels of humidity. What kind of food molds the fastest? Molds grow quicker on fresh vegetables and fruit because they do not contain preservatives. Why is it safe to eat the molds of some cheeses? Edible mold is produced by Penicillium species. They do not produce mycotoxins and give flavors and textures to cheeses.
To conclude, we designed a poster. It shows all the things we learned about fungi.
We hope you enjoy our project.
Thanks for your attention.